What about Romeo Lavia? He missed effectively the entire season last time out because of injury. He's come into the side now. Going to look at their partnership, the numbers, Lavia and Caicedo, Chelsea players in all competitions this season. And bearing in mind, you're talking about expensive players, he's keeping Enzo Fernandez on the bench. That's huge.
Yeah, he's done very well. Obviously, to miss the amount of football that he's missed and to come back, to show that attitude, and like I said, he's at Chelsea, and to keep a player of that ilk, Enzo, out, he's done well. But they formed a partnership there. Physically, they're really good, and obviously with their stats, they're very good on the ball as well. So, good for him.
I think it is absolutely massive. You can't believe the amount of pressure, first of all, for the player himself, but even more so for the manager, to be able to know that the owners have spent £100 million on someone and you're not playing him. But he needs that player to be showing that he is that good. Very easy for us to say that it gives better balance with him alongside Caicedo and not Fernandez. But for a manager to do that, he has to show that, look, this is why. These are the stats that I can show you. These are the bits that I can say why to justify to the owners. Because I'm sure they're saying, why aren't you playing him? But once Lavia's fit, and he's been out for almost 2 years now, he is showing exactly why, alongside Caicedo, not only do they to protect that back four, but they give the platform for the front four to go and do what they're doing at the moment as well. All
right, we got to talk about the headline grabber, though. I know you're just dying. You're scratching just to talk about Cole Palmer.
Yes. He wanted to get down on one knee there. It's got dirty knees there.
I'll clean his boots. I'll clean his boots.
So let me ask you this. We made the argument that Caicedo could be the best operating midfielder in the Premier League right now based on stats. What about Palmer? Is he the best player right now on form in the Premier League? Or would you have someone like Saka, who is going to be playing here today as well, of course?
Yeah, Saka's an exceptional player. Strong on the ball and very productive in what he does.
I feel like a but is coming.
But Cole Palmer, I think he's a generational talent. I think he does things with the football that other players can't do. And we were talking earlier, weren't we? When you're out there and you understand what he does with the ball is exceptional, and you can see some of the things that he's done against Newcastle, the ball that he played through. He paints a picture, and he's not one step in front of his fellow players. He's 5 steps in front of them, and he's just the way he plays and the way he carries himself, the goals he scores, and the assists he makes. He's exceptional, and there's people like Dennis Bergkamp and your Cantonars. I think he plays, and in the modern game, to have a player like that plays the way he does with the freedom and the love for the game, it's exceptional to watch, and I'm a big fan.
So you think he's the best in the league right now?
If he's for me, and what he's done over the last sort of 18 months, he's one of the best in the world.
Yeah, look, I can't disagree with that, and while I can feel the love coming from him about Cole Palmer, because of the type of player that Bent's was as well, I can exactly see. I mean, again, I talk about how there was a complete change from the Abramovich era to, Toboli in the Clear Lake capital, and the way that they've done it. And yet these fans here, for 20 years, were receiving trophies year after year after year. They saw something completely change. Most of the players that came in, the shirt was weighing so heavy on them. He was like, give me the ball and I'll deal with it. And because of the sort of atmosphere he's having to play in front of, I think last year he should have been Premier League Player of the Year. Foden was brilliant, Rice was brilliant, Rodri was brilliant, but under these conditions, I think it's been nothing short of sensational. He scores, he makes assists, and also he just runs game when he needs to, at his pace.
Natural ability.